Hi everybody, Brian from Critical Skills. I want to do a very short video with Excel to show you how to adjust the scale when you're working with data series that are of different magnitude. So it should be a short and helpful video, I hope.
You won't learn much, and I suspect you'll retain almost none of it.
Okay, so I've got my the higher education spending one, and I can change the labels if I wanted to, but let's just grab them and do a insert a 2D line chart quickly. Okay. Now, first thing to say right off the bat, we should have had years down here. For the graph to make any sense, we want years down here. But the bigger issue is, you see, we've got a scale here with 250,000 at the top, 50,000. That's fine for net national income and the number of students because they are close to each other in terms of the magnitude. But the per capita spend is way, way down here because the highest value we have is 11,000. And you know that it looks like there's nothing going on. So there's a very quick fix you can do in Excel. Click on that data series, then right click and select Format Data Series, and then I'm just going to select Secondary Axis. And lo and behold, Excel has now added along the right side here another axis with values that allow this data series to show. And suddenly our graph becomes much more interesting and revealing in terms of what's going on. So that's a very simple trick. It does also work with, if you were doing a bar chart, it would the same thing. Now, you probably wouldn't want to do a bar chart with this particular data series. A line would be better. But again, if I was doing a bar chart, and I again can just do that, and then we don't want any overlap, so we can reduce the overlap and gap width, things like that. But so it'll work for a bar chart just the same as it'll work for a line chart. So there are some, depending on the data series, where if you're working with a bar chart and the data series are of different magnitudes, you can do this so that they appear on a bar chart appropriately. So I hope this was helpful.